We made it. We're at the east gate of Algonquin Provincial Park. Behind me is the old gate that they used to have to check people in when they would come into the park. You would stop at the booth, pay for a ticket, and proceed into the park. If you're just driving through, you just drive straight through. We're at mile marker 56. That's where the east gate is located. The west gate is located at mile marker 0. We're going to be making a few stops along the way back home. We're got the whole day. We're not rushing at all. We're going to stop at, next is the logging chain. Then we're going to stop at Leaf Lake where I got my car stuck last year, just to see what it looks like. We're not going to go all the way in this time. Learn from mistakes. After that, I might check out Beaver Dam Trail, Spruce Bog. What is it called? I can't think of it now. Lake. The new one that they built at the visitor center. I'll think of it and I'll put it maybe in my description here. We're going to check that one out and make a few little stops along the way back. Got to go to the Port store because my mom wants me to grab her a shirt, of course. And yeah, so we're just going to have some fun today. Coco is super happy. You know, this is what she likes. She loves being in Algonquin Park. And we're just going to go have fun. You ready, puppy, to go have some fun? You ready, puppy? You ready to go have some fun with the little parks? You go on the trails and lots of hiking? Okay. All right, people, here we go. Coco, want to say goodbye? Oh, no, goodbye. We're going to just start. What am I saying goodbye for? We're not going to say goodbye. Okay, let's go. All right, let's have some fun. Come here, Coco. All right, so we're here at the Algonquin Logging Museum. The Logging Museum shows a little bit of history of how they used to cut the wood down to build the Highway 60 corridor and all that kind of stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting stuff. Like you see the size of the tree here as an example for how big it was. I'm probably one of the men that used to do the chopping of the wood back in the day. Yeah, so that's the building right there. You can go inside to take a look inside if you want. Come here, Coco. We'll continue walking soon, son. I'm just going to do this real quick, okay? And then you go inside there. There's probably some exhibits, and then you can go around the trail that takes you around. Also, it shows you a bunch of buildings. So we're just going to continue on this. Coco's just ready to go walking right now. You ready to go, puppy? All right, let's go. Come on, puppy. Back in the 1800s, this Cambo's shanty would have been the winter home for 52 white pine loggers. Leaving before dawn, they spent their days hurling down mighty pine trees in the snowy woods and only returned to Cambo's after dark. There were no windows or places to wash. The men slept in their clothes at two to a bunk. Still, the cedar scoop roof kept out the snow and the rain, and the roaring fire that always burned in the central fireplace kept the Cambos warm and well ventilated. Huh, wow. Wow, Coco, look at this. You can really see it, it's so dark in here. This is where they would sleep, Coco, and they were doing all the work. They have a big fire right here, see? To keep the place nice and warm and toasty. And they would also sleep 2 people per bed, per bunk. That's crazy. Tight quarters. 52 people would live in here. Wow. Up, up. Up, up. All right, sit. Sit. Now you're, no, sit. Now you're a logger. See? You're sitting there after cutting some wood down. I'm going to take your picture. Coco just chopped some wood today. You know, she's trying to stay warm in the cold winter nights. right? All right, come on, baby. Imagine that, eh, Coco? Wow. Watch your head. Boom. Wow. Come on, Coco. So you've seen now where the logger people would sleep. This is where the horses will sleep. The horses have a trough, a stall, everything in here, puppy. Come here, look, look, look. See, they would keep the horses in here. They got a trough there to feed them, give them their water. And this is where the horses would sleep. This is where the horses lay and sleep. They got their little stalls to sleep in. Coco, see? Do you want to be a horse? Come here, come here. Go in your stall. There you go. You are a horse now. You're in a stall. Okay, come on this side. Come here, come here. Go, 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 go. Go in your stall. You're a stall horse now. You're a caballo. You're a caballo. Yeah. It's crazy. It's still standing to this day. Amazing. So this says, the logger's friend. Until the mid-1900s, horses were indispensable for skidding logs and hauling log sleighs. The stable would house 4 teams of 2 horses each. Mangers and boxes along the walls held the 25 pounds of hay and 3 gallons of oats needed daily for each horse to eat. I'm going to bring the camera up a little closer so we can see this part here. This part's pretty cool. 3 teams of horses right there with those guys there. 1896. Team skidding a stick of waney timber, 1900. Hauling a sleigh of square timber around 1890. And look at the puppies in the picture with it. Just like a Coco. Coco would never be able to do that. She would be like, oof, too much work. I need a treat. Or as she had yesterday, a steak dinner. That's my Coco. Look at her. All right, come on, Coco. Let's go, baby. All right, come on, Coco. On the right there, those are the square logs that they were talking about. What they would cut and shave it down with the axes. Let's see what it says here. It says, in the early days, very large white and red pines were felled and then hewn squared with axes until they were as smooth as a tabletop. This wasted at least a third of the wood, but the result, squaring timbers were easier to assemble into rafts for their voyage down the Ottawa and St. Lawrence rivers. They also fitted more securely into the holds of the timber ships that would take them from Quebec City to England. So these are going all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. Wow. That's impressive. Shows picture 1. I'm going to grab the camera so we can see the pictures here. I want you to see these pictures too. So picture 1 shows squaring the first 2 sides of the log, then using broad axes. Picture 2 shows about to turn the log before squaring it into 2 sides. And then picture 3 was these square timbers were then loaded. Holy, look at them all. 1889 to 1890 winter. What became the west side of Algonquin Park, driven down the Nipissing and Petawawa rivers to Ottawa. Huh. And then they load them up on the ships there. That's pretty cool history. Wow. It's so beautiful here. All right, let's continue on. Look, puppy. Look, there's a horse over there. The caballo. Please do not climb the horse. Well, duh. And these, you see the trails? This is what they would pull, the horses would pull with all the wood, Coco. Wow. That's crazy. And they would load it up with the logs on the side and roll it. Oh my gosh. Oh no, they had the winches and stuff. Wow. Getting the logs out. Horses were used to skid logs to landing small clearings in the bush. Here they were loaded onto sleighs for transport to the ice on nearby lakes, and the wait for the spring thaw and the river drive downstream to the outside world. The jammer was a wooden crane for loading the logs onto sleighs. A team of horses pulled a cable that passed through a pulley at the top of the jammer and ended in the two pigs' feet that were jammed into the ends of the log being drawn up onto the sleigh. Wow, that's crazy. Like, I always wonder how these people did this work back in the day without machinery and stuff. Well, it did with a lot of manual labor, obviously. But wow, I just love it. I love the history of Algonquin Provincial Park. Yeah, we're gonna go over this way a little bit. I'm gonna check this out a little bit. Don't mind the camera moving. I'm gonna put the camera right here. All right, now me and Coco can walk. Okay, so look at the size of the sleigh in comparison to me and Coco. We're nothing. This is massive. That's crazy. And this is where the horse, oh, so here's where they're saying where the horse would pull on the winch, and then the horse by pulling would pull the logs on top here. So it wasn't by hand, it was by horse. So wow, horses really had to do a lot of work. Wow. That's crazy, eh? Wow. So this horse would be like going, pull, pull. And he would be pulling the winch, pulling the logs up on top. When they had it pull full, two horses in the front would pull the sleigh down in the snow. Wow. Awesome. I love it. Hey, come on, Coco. What's this saying? Plowing and icing the roads. Haul roads for the log sleighs had to be well maintained. A horse-drawn V-plow was first dragged along to clear off loose snow and build up a packed surface. Then the adjustable patient plow was used to keep the roads plowed and to groom tracks for the sleighs and the runners. The tanker sleigh was used at night to sprinkle water on, oh, that's cool, sleigh tracks in order to make them as icy and slippery as possible for next day hauling. That's so cool. So they'd plow it, get it all nice and smooth, and then sprinkle water on it so it freeze and make it into like ice rink basically. So that's when they pull the logs, it would just like skate across like on ice. That is freaking cool. So that's the V. That's the one they would do to make sure it's tabletop smooth. And then that's the one they would do with the water. We'll take a look at that guy. So this is the one they would use, fill it with water, and it would sprinkle the water along as they're going to make it like an ice sheet on the wall, the trail. That is awesome. I like it. Love the history. And this is the one they would use to plow the snow down, like a groomer on a snowmobile trail. Huh. That is cool. Since this was so close, we'll just do it right here together. Danger on the hills. A loaded log sleigh weighing 20 tons could kill horses and driver if it got out of control on a downhill run. The standard precaution was to station men on the hill with hot sand they could shovel onto the road if a sleigh was coming too fast, or snow if it was too slow. Even better was some kind of brake on a crazy wheel, which one man could operate to let out a cable attached to the sleigh at a safe speed. Wow, that's so cool. I assume that this is the one that's the brake in the back of the sleigh. So they would let that out. You know, they put like a brakes on the system if they got out of control, going down a steep hill. Huh. That is really fascinating history. So the sleigh would be like going out of control and they can't stop it. That brake right there would be dropped. It would completely come to a stop almost, or help slow it down at least. Huh. Pretty cool, fascinating information about history. That's a puppy. Look at this. Marking the timber. By the end of the winter, a camp might have stockpiled 1,000 square timbers or 3,000 small round saw logs on the ice of a frozen lake. To avoid total confusion during the drive later on with other logs cut elsewhere, each log was marked with a special stamp hammer that left the company's own registered symbol. That's fascinating. Ah, this is cool. This is really cool. This is beautiful. Coco, come here. There you go, puppy. Cadge crib. Logs were driven downstream in the spring, but many river systems included large lakes where there was no current to keep the logs moving. The earliest solution was to mount a capstan or a spool on large rafts called a cadge crib that was attached to a log boom. Huh. That is pretty cool. A heavy anchor at the end of the thick rope was rowed out from the crib as far as it would go and allowed to sink to the bottom. A team of horses on the cadge crib then began slowly winding the rope back onto the capstan, thus pulling the crib and the log boom towards the anchorage. The process was repeated until the logs reached the lake's outlet. Huh. Wow. You like it here, puppy? You having fun? Yeah, you're always having fun. You have a good life, eh? You get to see so many different places, puppy. That's my goal in life. Make sure Coco has a good life that sees everything. That's my whole purpose in life. Make sure a Coco has a good life. Coco's laughing right now. How I do my videoing. I set the camera up, I push record, I walk away, and I gotta walk towards the camera again. Now you know my inside tricks. But Coco laughs every time I do it. She looks at me like, oh boy, this guy's crazy. What a crazy old man. I got the glasses. Why didn't I say record? Coco, there's a weird bug there. I didn't know what it was. We're inside one of the old boats they used to use, Coco. Way back in the old days. Ow, watch your head. It's short in here. Of course, you can make it easy. Okay, let's go. Hi, Coco. Wow. This seems a little more homey. This is from the 1940s. They had an actual fireplace. And there are bunk beds on top of each other, so they're not sharing a bed side by side. Huh. Got nice windows so you can see outside still. And it's snowing out like crazy. Fireplace to keep warm. Door here for probably emergency exit or something like that, or maybe another exit entrance or something. Wow. Huh. Ah, Coco, look at that old truck, hey? That's an old pickup. What does that say? Peter J. Purcell, 1929 to 2012. Kindred spirit with the wildlife of Algonquin Park. Chains on tire to get through the snow, a lot easier than the ice. Huh. Let's go. Wow, Coco, look at the choo-choo train. You want to go on the choo-choo train? Go up. Go up, right here. Go. Coco's to drive the choo-choo train. Choo-choo. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Where's the, come here. Ready, Coco, drive the train. Coco, go. Choo-choo. Oh, Coco, you're so funny. Let's go, puppy. What's this sign say? We gratefully acknowledge the generous donation of the 1953 logging truck by the family of the Wallace Light, Huntsville, Ontario. So they went from horses pulling at Coco to now having a truck. So we went through time, we went through time travel. Let's see what this is. Let's go see inside. Oh, it's about history. Oh, even videos playing. Huh. I should bring the camera in there to see what it looks like inside. All right, we're gonna pick the camera up to take the camera inside so you can see it yourself. So this is inside. This is cool. Oh, so it's on the français et l'anglais. Logging began in the Algonquin area at least 60 years before the park was established in 1893. Holy Toledo, so at least 1833. Lumbermen welcomed the park idea because it would keep settlers out and reduce the risk of forest fires. But by the 1930s, Superintendent Frank McDougall noted that a distinct clash would develop in between the loggers and the tourists. Wow. I love it. Apart from restrictions such as these, logging can take place throughout the rest of Algonquin's recreation utilization zones. The fact is, however, in any given year, logging takes place only in a dozen or so individual operations. Huh. This is cool. Look at that stove, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 burners there, and you have 2 up here as well. I wonder if that does that open? No, that doesn't open. That's where you stoke the wood. This is cool. I've never seen this one before. I love it. Okay, let's continue on. Just put that there. So this is how they do it today now. They got the machinery that grabs the tree, literally cuts it right at the bottom, and it picks up and stacks it up top. No lifting at all by humans. There's a game I play, Farming Simulator, where you did this. You grab the trees, cut them, stack them. It's crazy how we've evolved in all this time. It's pretty cool here. This is definitely, I recommend this place. If you've never checked out the Algonquin Logging Museum, this is only my 2nd time here. Please check it out. Don't be a fool like I did. I was a fool. Let's push English. Let's see if it plays. Back in the early days of logging in what is now Algonquin Park, no one worried about what happened to a forest after it was logged. The forest in Eastern Canada just... This is cool. I've never seen this one before. They didn't have this open when I was here last time. There's a bunch of chairs you can sit in and just chill out. Definitely check out the Logging Museum. You will not be disappointed. It's freaking pretty cool. I love it. I think we're getting to the end. I can see the hut there. And we're at the end. Wow, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. How long did that take us? About over an hour and a half. It's 12:46 right now. We literally took our time the whole time. Some people are apologizing because they seen us filming and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, do not apologize. You are enjoying this just as much as I am. So do not apologize at all. Just enjoy the beautifulness that we're all witnessing together. We hope you enjoyed your walk around the Logging Museum Trail and learned about the history of logging in Algonquin Park. The staff in the visitor reception building will be happy to answer any further questions you may have. If you have been using a guidebook and wish to return it, please place it in the slot. Or if you wish to keep the book, please put up your payment in the money pipe if you have not already done so elsewhere. Thank you so much and enjoy your stay at Algonquin Provincial Park. From 1830s, 6th generation of logging, history in Algonquin Park. From 1830s, what they looked like, till now. This is awesome. What a very good trail. This is a very easy to walk trail. You can pull a baby buggy and stuff like that. This is a piece of cake trail to walk. Definitely recommend checking this one out. I'll put this here for just a second so we can talk to the camera just to say what we thought of it. Coco, hey you, come here. Come here. Okay, so we did this trail before, but this time we got to take our time and not have to feel like we're rushed. We got to enjoy it. Did you like it a lot? Was it a good trail? Would you want to do this one again in the future, you think? Yeah? You liked it, eh? I loved it. It was beautiful. Nice little pace for us. We got to see some nice views, some cool history. Good time, right? All right. All right, next up, who knows where we'll end up, but we're going to go. Let's have some fun again. Well, I decided to be risky. And then let's stop at Leaf Lake again, where my car got stuck last year. Except the car's over there this time. Not making same mistake 2 times. We're just gonna go check the spot where we got stuck and see if they fixed it. It was nice, easy driving through here. Like la 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 la, no problems. Hard sand, and up here it's a soft sand. But it looks like they patched it. They fixed it. Oh wait, I think I'm speaking too soon. It's starting to become loose again. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh no, they packed it down pretty good. It's more stiffer. Oh, here's where it's soft there. Well, this is where we got stuck right here. This is where we were stuck in the exact same spot where all these ruts are. Yep. Deja vu. I wasn't gonna drive in here this time. I'll tell you that for sure. No, 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 no. You got me once. But yeah, now we're just doing a little walk around it just to go back to memory lane in August of 2025. There are a lot of horseflies here. Holy crack-a-moly. And I forgot my dragonflies I bought on Amazon at home. Dumb. So this lake here, oh, sorry. Let me correct that. This area here is not really a spot you want to stop in the summer and get stuck in the sand like I did. This spot is more for a wintertime people when they do the cross-country skiing. I guess this is a really great spot for cross-country skiing. I was talking to Ontario Parks about this situation while I got stuck, and they informed me they put a gate up to close so no more cars could come in here and get stuck like I did. As you can tell, there's no gate. So they lied. Ontario Parks, do better. But yeah, even with all the horseflies, it's not too bad here. They are annoying, yes, but I'm not gonna really let it destroy our time here. We're having a good time still. But alrighty then, we're just gonna continue on down the road. Not sure where we're gonna stop next. I wanted to do Fork Lake. I was thinking of the name of the trail at the visitor center, Fork Lake. I want to do Fork Lake again, but if the flies are this bad, I might not. We'll see. But we'll see where we end up from here. Yeah. Coco, are you enjoying your time? You having fun? Do you like it here? Is this Coco's happy place like it's my favorite place? Yeah, it's both our happy places. You're a good girl, Coco. I love you. Day after her birthday, and she's just having lots of adventures. We still got Monday here, Tuesday here, and we go home Wednesday. So we still got a lot of time still in the area. But tomorrow's gonna be Limberlost. We're gonna check out Limberlost. And then Tuesday's Hardy Lake Provincial Park, which is about an hour away from us, close to Gravenhurst. So that's on our itineraries. But today's Sunday, the 26th of July. We're using this as Algonquin Day. Right? Alrighty then. Oh shoot, I forgot the treats in the car again. This time I put them in the door so I wouldn't forget, but I still forgot. Coco, you ready to go? Ready to continue on our adventures? All right, let's continue. All right, let's go for a little walk across Highway 60. Yes, we're going for a walk on Highway 60. Here, over here somewhere, this somewhere. All right, let's go back. I know we're gonna go next. Spruce Bog Trail. We're gonna do that one. That's where we're gonna go next. All right, I figured it out. It wasn't recording at all. I thought it was recording, but it wasn't. So we're at one of my favorite stops I always make at, on Highway 60 at Brewer Lake, as the sign there says. I love stopping here. It's always so beautiful. There's Coco inside the car, smiling, laughing, because I caught her. I had her treats in my cup holder, my handle holder on my car, because I was gonna give her some in a few minutes. But that little chunky bus, she's like, nope, I'm gonna get him now. And I went in there, just grabbed him now. My microphone was all wet from her licking, trying to get the treat out. And then the treat, one treat was gone. There's only one left. Oh, I love that girl so much. She makes me the happiest in this world. Besides Muskoka. For her in Muskoka right now, this is my happiest place in my life. But yeah, it's just so beautiful up here. The rocks there. I love those rocks. Alright, we're going to continue on our adventure and see where we get into next. A little PSA. Day users may obtain their daily vehicle permits up to 5 days in advance on TireParks.com or by scanning this QR code, which right in this area here, there is no self-service for Bell. What is it? Bell. I forget who used Virgin. Pluto, I don't know, whoever uses Bell cars. But yeah, there's no self-service here at all, so make sure you do it in advance. But yeah. Alrighty then, let's continue on.
The light is fading fast from this old town, we gotta go. Our bags are packed, so what we waiting for? There's no point in delaying what we both already know. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. We could rent a room and watch the stars dance round the moon. Fall asleep to the sounds of the sea. With you right by my side, it's such a sweet life. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. Nowhere else to be.
I'm gonna get dirty again.
Pretty much.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I love it. Good girl. You did fine.
Now you can dry off in the nice hot
See?
sun.
Exactly. See, he's got the idea for you, see? Coco, what am I gonna do with you? A little boat dock here. You can drop off, like, I don't know what kind of boat you would load in here, but it's got the ramp. This is a spot we've stopped at for a while too. It's got a picture of me and my mom here. It was raining out that day. It's so beautiful. It's a beautiful spot. Coco's, she's not as mad no more, but she was mad because she went in the water. But she did fine. She swam good. She did a good girl. Right? Right, you? Come here. Come here. Over here. Are you scared of the water now? Come here. Come on. Don't be scared of the water. See? Good girl. See? Good girl. You're not scared of the water, are you? My puppy's not scared of water. Just not a fan. Anyways, yeah, this is very beautiful here. There's Highway 60 on the right. You probably won't be able to see it from the video, but it's way on the right-hand side there. That's Highway 60. I think this is Lake of Two Rivers, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this is Lake of Two Rivers. One way to find out. Let's check what the GPS is. Madawaska River. So that's the Madawaska. My bad. Good thing for maps and GPSs. Alrighty, let's continue on, puppy. Let's go see what else we can do. We're now back at that same bench we were at last year in August. Except Coco tree right there has fallen into the water more. So sad. Peaceful, perfect day. Couldn't ask for better. I think she's not as mad at me anymore about getting wet. I think she's okay now. Look at it out there. Isn't that beautiful? Just breathtaking. This is only Sunday. I still can't go. We're still here for Monday, Tuesday, and go home Wednesday. We're like at the halfway point of our trip. And we've done so much already. The next 2 days should be a little more slower pace because it's just a bunch of walking and hiking on trails for 7 kilometers each trail. So that should be a little slower pace for us. But we're still having a great time. It's beautiful out here. Alrighty, then we're gonna sign this off for here. We'll see where we pick up. Coco has never done this trail before. I had done it a long time ago with my ex-wife and my mom. It's a very good trail. You get a good look at the very end. And you go like this, loop around, and you go right to the beaver dams here. You loop back around up the hill, and you're back to where you started. This is a 2-kilometer trail. I thought it was pretty simple. My mom did it last time. She was in her early 60s, I think it was. So me and Coco should be fine. All right, Coco, you ready to go attack the beaver dams? Well, not literally attack them, but you know what I mean. Attack the trail. All right, let's go, Coco. So we're at the boardwalk part I was telling you about. Coco, Coco, hey, up. Want a treat? All right, sit. Sit. Good girl. Stay. It's treat time. A treat for a puppy. What did I do with them now? There they are. Good girl. Look, hey you, I got a treat for you. I tricked you that time. Mm-hmm. You're so good, Coco. You blow my mind away. You amaze me so much. How intelligent you really truly are. But I know it's because of that little thing right there. All right, let's continue on, but let's take a view of where we're at first. So we're just gonna put the camera here for a second, let it do its thing, and we'll continue on. No, don't drink that water. No, that one's got like a bacteria probably and stuff in it. This part's pretty cool. Going through the bush like this. Come on. So Coco found a pepperoni stick on the ground. Leave it to Coco, chunky girl, to find a pepperoni stick in the middle of Algonquin Park. No, not yet, not yet. Come here. Look. All right, so we're at the bottom of Beaver Lake, whatever it's called. The one where the Beaver Dam is. And look at all that. Just look at that. Take that in. Man. I know you can't build houses in Algonquin Park and all that, but I could build a house right here and I'd be happy. I'd say all I need is my solar panels for hydro, electric heat, or fire heat, but electric would be better because I have solar panels. Starlink internet. I'm set here. I don't need to go anywhere else. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. Just gorgeous. Airmaster time. Looks like Niagara Falls stairs. Except Niagara Falls are even worse than this. I'm not accustomed to swearing yet. Oh, that's a cool beaver down there. Come on, Chunky. You need to try and find another pepperoni stick. Coco. Leave it to you, eh? In all of Algonquin Park finds a pepperoni stick. Oh, Coco, you make me laugh, I tell you. You really make me laugh. Hold on. Hold on, puppy. I think this is it right here. Yeah, this is it. Oh, come on, puppy, you can do it. And ta-da, we were just down there. We were just there. That's awesome. I'm trying to set the camera up here on the bench to record a view with me and Coco. Coco, come here. Come here. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. I'm just holding up and say, we did it. We did it. Woo! Coco did it. Good girl. Good girl. You want a treat? Hard work gets a treat. Good girl. Wow. Look at that view. And we're at the top now. We were just down at the bottom at the boardwalk part. Now we're at the top. Whew. What a journey. 2 kilometers of kicking your butt. So we were just right down there at the beginning. But yeah, we did it, little Coco. Hey, you want a treat? You want a treat for being a good girl? You're doing a very good girl, Coco. Hold on. If I can get there, a treat. Sit. Wow, stupid like horsefly was on my finger the whole time biting me while I was trying to do that for Coco. Alright, let's continue. Alrighty. We're poop tired, but we're gonna do this 1.5 kilometer loop. Spruce Bog Boardwalk. It's an easier one. Just we're really tired, but we'll make it. We'll work it. Let's go. Let's do this trail. Right, puppy? This is a short trail. It's not a big one. It's a little one. After this, we're gonna go get some food. And we're gonna check Octatongue Rapids again. And then, whatever time it is, we'll then probably head home and spend the rest of the night inside watching TV. Catching up on some rest. Much needed rest. Because boy, are we pooped. We did a lot today. But that's what we do. Alright, let's continue on. And welcome back to Spruce Bog Trail. Boardwalk Trail, sorry. It's a nice boardwalk. I like this part here a lot. Oh. Puppy, hold on. Peaceful here. Highway 60 is just right there. You go across that bridge, and that's the bridge you see from Highway 60 when you're driving by. Alright, let's try to do one more thing. In loving memory, Joan Johnson, wife, mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and friends too many. Gary Johnson Jr., 1961 to 2016. Rest in peace, Joan. We know you're here in spirit, though. You might not be here physically, but we know you're here floating around in spirit in your favorite place, Algonquin. We just know it. Someone who's lost a grandfather. I get it. They never leave. We just don't see them, that's all. That's where we're just at over there, where those people are now. I love it. We couldn't just head back to the motel room without one last little stop at Ragged Falls. Been coming here now for a while too. This is this place that my mom says I lost her in. Meanwhile, it's like, what, 350 meters? But somehow I lost her in 350 meters. Coco, I don't want you to drink. I don't know what the foam is. I don't know what the foam is. I might sound stupid for saying that, probably because the falls is making the foam, but still, don't want to take that chance. Anyway. Yeah. And she's gonna drink it here. Oh, okay. She knows her water types. Alrighty. So beautiful here. Alright, let's continue on. I'm just gonna carry the stick and put it over here. Come on, puppy. You're so good, Coco. You stay caught up with me really well. I'm so impressed. Okay, be careful, okay, babe? Be careful. Wow. Look at that. Coco doesn't want to get close to the water because she's like, I see my fair share of water for today. Dad threw me in some water, so I think I'm good for a water today. Crazy, eh, Coco? Crazy, eh? It's good, eh? How fast that water is rushing through there. Yeah, this is one of my favorite spots to stop at. We're gonna go a little bit closer now. Here's the part that Coco likes to show off and say, look, Dad, I can do it. Why can't you? You gonna do it too? You think you do it? Good girl. Up, 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 up. You're so incredible. Yeah, we gotta be careful here, puppy. We don't want to fall. But there's the waterfall. Look at that, beautiful. Coco's enjoying the waterfall. Right, puppy? Yeah, that's beautiful. I love nature. Nothing will ever replace nature in my life. Like a Coco and a nature, that's all I need in my life. Good girl, Coco. Hey, good girl. Hello everybody, look at that beautiful backdrop. Isn't that a good end off for our video? Oh, I love it here so much. July 26, 2026 was our Algonquin Park Day. We got the pass early in the morning, and what can I say? Algonquin Park has a special place in both of our hearts. She was so excited when she got here, like she knew exactly where she was at. Right, Coco? We went to do the Algonquin drive-through. We had to do it from the west gate to the east gate. We got a video of that. We'll put that in a separate video. I'll include it in the description if you want to see that video. But it's a beautiful drive through the park. We had beautiful weather too. I couldn't ask for better weather. After we done the driving through the west to the east, we decided to go check out the logging museum. The logging museum trail was perfect. Like I could not ask for it was an easy trail. I highly recommend everybody do it. Don't be foolish like me. I came here millions of times and I never did. I was always just like, meh. Now I'm like, why didn't you do it? It is a terrific trail. There's so much history about the Algonquin Park area. After we did the logging museum trail, we went to go do Leaf Lake, where I got stuck last year in the dirt and the sand. And when we did that, I'm telling you right now, they did not close it off. It was still closed off. All this open and you could still go in, but we didn't go in far enough. We just filmed in the area. After Leaf Lake, we did Beaver Pond Trail, right, Coco? Remember Beaver Pond? And after the Beaver Pond, we did the Spruce Bog Trail. These trails are all like top tier, like literally 21 bucks to do all these trails for the day. You can't beat this. Where was I? And then we went to Canoe Lake to have some dinner at the Portage Grill. Portage Grill is a phenomenal little restaurant right on the water. We waited for a table for not even that long, maybe 10 minutes maybe, because it was full outside patio for Coco. And the girl there was so friendly. She was saying happy birthday to Coco and all this stuff. And she was just being super nice to all of us and everything like that. Yeah, so after we did that, we then headed up to go check out Oxtongue Rapids, where the waterfall is, so Ragged Falls. We did the Ragged Falls, and it was just getting towards dusk, and we just wanted to see the falls and then head home. So we were like, let's do this, and get going back to the motel. After we enjoyed all Algonquin, we spent literally the entire day here. We called it a day, and we were just so tired out. It was just like, man, let's go rest and relax for the next day, because the next day will be a bigger day. But we still had a great time. Highly recommend all the trails in Algonquin. Like I said, 21 bucks to do all these trails. What's 21 bucks, honestly? Yeah. So that was the end of the 26th of July. The 27th will be another day. We'll do some more stuff. But yeah, thanks for following along with us. And again, like I said previously, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to us. Please help our channel out. We want to grow. We're almost at 500 subscribers, so we're getting there. Right, Coco? All right, thanks a lot. We appreciate you all.